Not wireless?
Oh, you're good, I think.
Hey everyone! So excited to be here today. Guess who I have with me? Vava. You guys have all seen her on my blog and on Instagram, and you've seen me talking about her. She's here today to share her very special Portuguese mousse recipe. So I kind of get the week off, right? So Vava has this mousse and she makes it for every holiday. And it is the best mousse. And there may or may not be some alcohol involved. So, so it's a great recipe, super easy. And it'll take only about 20 minutes to make. So, you know what? It is definitely one of those that you are going to want to learn how to make because you will wow your guests. And it's also perfect for Valentine's Day. So this is a great Valentine's Day recipe. We actually, the one that we did this week, we topped it with a Florida strawberry because they are in season and so delicious right now. So don't these look pretty? What do you guys think?
They do. We've got Sarah and Heather are saying hi to Isabella and Vovo. They like having a guest today.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us. Wonderful. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. And as you can see, we have here a makeshift. So I actually don't own a double boiler, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to just make one. So I just took a skillet and then put a smaller pot on top. The water has been boiling a little bit, but this will, show you guys that you don't need any fancy equipment to make this. Just do, a quick makeshift.
Thank you for sharing our video, Life Tastes Good. We appreciate the sharing.
Thanks so much.
Sarah and Heather are talking about how beautiful it looks with the Florida strawberry on top.
Oh, thank you. Isn't it delicious?
Yeah, we love our Florida strawberries.
I'm not kidding. This is the best chocolate mousse you will ever taste. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Vava. She's ready to get started. Okay, so a cup of milk chocolate chips, right? And you're going to put it right in your double boiler. I'm just going to turn this up a little bit. Okay, now what do we do while that's going, Vava?
Butter.
How much butter do we put in? One stick?
Yeah.
1 stick of butter. And as you can see, she takes it and does it probably in one, tablespoon increments and just adds it to the pot.
Hello, Marion. She's talking about how delicious this mousse looks. And Kathleen loves the makeshift double boiler.
Yes. Like I said, we don't need fancy equipment. We're not fancy over here.
No.
Right? Definitely not in Vava's kitchen and definitely not in my kitchen. I'm all about you using what you have. I don't have a big kitchen. I don't have a lot of storage, so this is perfect. I try to buy as little as possible. All right, so as you can see, Vava put in an entire stick of butter, and now the chocolate chip are going to start melting a little bit in there. Yeah. And what do you do, Vava?
We need to wait.
You need to wait a little bit? Okay.
Patience.
So we have to be patient?
Exactly.
Betty wants to know if you'll be posting this recipe later today.
Yes, absolutely. I believe I have an older version from a very long time ago, but it's actually very popular around Valentine's Day already on the Family Foodie website. But I will be updating it and doing it exactly how Vava is doing it today, because you know how it is. As time goes on, things evolve a little bit over the years. So, Vava's like me. We're always adding a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's a little surprise in this mousse. I think that's going to surprise everyone. So while that is going on, we need 6 eggs. So Vava's going to go ahead and separate her eggs. So,
Florida Strawberries just shared our video. Thank you. You made the perfect topper for the mousse.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, so good and so delicious this year. So Vava is separating the eggs, and you'll see that the whites will go in the mixer, and then we're going to go ahead and keep the yellow part in a separate bowl. All right, I'm just going to keep on eating my strawberries over here.
Oh, Marin said hi to me. Hi, Marin.
So, Vava, do you need me to give this a little stir while you're...
Please.
Okay. Oops, I'm dropping strawberries.
Betty Ann is hungry just watching it.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give this a little bit of stir. As you can see, it's all starting to come together. And Vova's still over there separating the eggs.
Marion says she loves Florida strawberries. She is not alone.
No, no, no. I actually was so lucky. So I don't know if you guys saw, but yesterday I spent the day on the strawberry fields for a great fundraiser for RCMA. And it was a picking challenge. So I was on the Florida strawberry teams and we were picking against all the other teams. And we thought we were going to win, but okay, we didn't win. I don't know. Fair or not. Okay, so I'm whisking this over here.
Perfect. Yes.
Oh, it's perfect? Okay,
Now
great.
You can mix.
You want me to mix that? Okay,
Yes,
just
please.
with a fork?
No. This is...
With this, but this has...
No, that's okay.
You know what? I have another one right up here. That's the beauty
all
of
these
really
tools.
being in my kitchen. As you can see, this is not a television set. We really are in the kitchen here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the yellow of the eggs and mix those up.
Thank you for sharing the video, Soulfully Made.
Okay, there we go. Thank you so much.
Kathleen is ogling the strawberries with some emoji googly eyes and says they look so juicy.
Thanks so much, Kathleen. Okay.
I want sugar.
You want sugar? Okay, let me go ahead and get the sugar for you. Okay, so Vova is over here and we're going to whip this until the whites are all in peaks. She said it only takes a couple minutes, so I hope it's good. I'm going to grab some sugar. Perfect. Wait, you can't do it without telling them what you're doing. Okay. So now we're going to take the yellow of the eggs and mix it in with the chocolate, the melted chocolate.
Thank you for sharing, Kathleen.
And if you guys caught Bradley just came home, so we really are in my kitchen, and she was waving to him during our Facebook Live. Let me take a peek. Okay, is this good, Bubba, or a little bit more? Is it good enough? Okay. All right, so we're going to mix that up.
Heather says she's never made chocolate mousse, but this looks so easy.
Easy, very easy, very easy.
Yep, I've learned from the best. Okay, sorry about that noise, guys, but is it good? A little more? Okay, a little more. The expert is telling me I need to do it a little bit more. She wants it really thick peaks.
Yes.
All right, how's that mousse coming along over here? Perfect? Okay, looks good.
Marion's got a chocolate craving right now.
Okay, now it's ready. So I'll let you guys take a quick peek in here.
Stay. No.
No, it stays here.
You like
Okay. So it stays here. And I'll go ahead and let you guys take a quick peek in there. And now you'll see what Vova's going to do next. So you actually keep it in your mixer, which kind of surprised me. I don't know why. I assumed that this would go in there.
No.
But Vova said no, absolutely not. Okay, what did you want the sugar for? You forgot. Oh, Vova's forgetting her own steps.
Well, Florida Strawberry says Vovo's doing a great job.
She forgot to tell me she needed sugar, and now she forgot to add the sugar to it.
Sorry.
So 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now we'll mix that up again.
Look how fluffy.
Okay, done? No, we have to bring it close together.
Yes. Just a minute.
Okay, now we're going to take the chocolate.
Together.
Yep. What did you say, Vovo?
Everything together.
Right, now we're going to put the 2 of them together. So has anyone made mousse like this before?
It's very
Cindy says she's been there with the sugar before, though. We're forgetting an ingredient.
And
I
what
think
about-
we've all been there.
Yes, I think so. What about this? When does this go in, Vovo? Oh, not yet. Okay. Just making sure she doesn't forget the secret ingredient.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Smells so good.
Gotta get every last bit out.
So, Vova, is this recipe truly from Portugal or no?
Yes, yes.
It is. So how many years have you been making this?
For 50 years.
50 years? No, you're not old enough to be making a recipe for 50 years. You're too
Yes.
young. Are you sure? You've been making this recipe for 50 years? No.
Before I married, my husband gave me a little book because I never cooked before,
Ah,
and that recipe came from the book.
oh, so he gave you your
And
first cookbook.
Exactly.
And who would ever think you never cooked before you were married?
Never,
And now look at you.
never.
Look at you in the kitchen and on TV. This is amazing.
The small book, everything.
Everything you needed
Everything
was in
I
that
need,
cookbook.
and then I don't have any problem.
Well, that's great. Well, that cookbook was really good because she's an
And
excellent
I
cook.
have. It's very old, but
You still have it?
still.
Oh, I
Yeah.
should have told you to bring it next
Oh,
time.
next
We'll
time.
share the
Yeah.
cookbook. The Portuguese cookbook
Yes.
that apparently is over 50 years old. Okay, so now we're mixing the two together. Vovo put all the chocolate in there. And now you just whip up the two together. A little bit more.
No, that's okay.
What about? Don't forget. Okay, now we don't measure. We just
No.
Okay, so her.
It's 1 spoon.
So tell everybody what the
1
secret
spoon.
is. 1 spoon of what?
The port wine.
So the Portuguese are known. Okay, that was a little bit more than a tablespoon, but a little too much port has never hurt anyone, right?
It's very good.
So the Portuguese love their port, and Vova is no different.
Marion wants to know if Vova's husband loves the chocolate mousse.
Oh, my husband loves the chocolate mousse.
Yes, he does. So my Vo, who is my dad, and he has the biggest sweet tooth I have ever seen. I'm not kidding. This man ends every meal with dessert. It always. What do you need, Vovo? A spoon? Okay. You know what? Yours is right here. You want the smaller one? Here you go. I took it away from you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so now that's all mixed in together. You guys saw how easy that was to make. And how
More
long?
like that.
Yeah, Vova, she doesn't mess around. She's like me. Like, just let's get this done.
Right.
Caroline just joined. Thank you for joining us, Caroline.
Hi, Caroline. Thanks
You're
so
just
much
in time for
joining
some
us.
chocolate mousse.
Yes. Okay. So these, and then do you put these in the refrigerator, Vova?
Yes. About 4 hours. I think no need 4, but
About an hour?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so put it in the refrigerator for about an hour and it will get really nice and thick, and it actually darkens up
Exactly.
a little bit as it gets cooler, and I'm not sure why that happens. Is that just a chocolate thing?
Yes.
And as you can see, Vova's a messy cook, just like me. Look at this mess she's making in my kitchen. She's worse than my kids. She really is. She's worse than my kids. I'll have to clean it up. All right, Vova, come back over here. So now what
Marion
do you
wants
do?
hers extra full, and Sarah wants to know if she can lick the bowl.
Yes, absolutely.
And the beaters. The beaters need to be licked.
Yeah, but
Absolutely, you can.
I have more.
That's okay. We'll finish it. We'll just do 4 for now.
Cindy wants to know how many servings do you usually get out of this recipe?
So usually, depending on the size of your bowls, usually about 6 to 8. And most of the time, if we're entertaining and I'm doing a big bowl of it,
Yes.
I double it. So we almost always double it. But today, we just wanted to make a couple for you guys. All right. So now, what do we do, Vova?
now the cream.
So you take some whipped cream. You can make your own or use the
No,
store bought.
no, yes.
Either way, is fine.
Vovo, Florida Strawberry says you're a natural on TV.
Yeah. Isn't she? She really is. Okay, now what?
We need the strawberry.
Now you have to do the strawberries. Now she has a little trick. That's why her strawberries always look so pretty. So she just cuts them in 4. And these are so perfect for Valentine's Day because look, it's almost like a little rose on top.
Marion and Sarah are fighting over who gets to lick the bowl in the comment section. I think I'll win that debate, though.
Yeah, no need to fight, ladies. We'll send them to both of you. Special delivery.
Dirty bowls.
So, Marion, I know you have a special mousse recipe, too. Is it close to this one, or what is the difference in yours? I know there's so many different ways to make mousse.
We got lots of people wishing this was their Sunday supper dessert.
Right?
Heather is talking how gorgeous it looks.
Okay. And then, so if it was a little bit thicker, they wouldn't sink as much.
Yeah, it's better
After the fridge.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
exactly.
normally she
For
puts them in the fridge,
yeah.
and they wouldn't sink down like this. So, you know, these
Exactly.
were in the fridge for a while. And as you can see, it gets a little bit darker and they stay a little bit firmer. But we just wanted to show you guys. And then she has a special tip that she does and a little secret. So I'm going to show you guys how easy it is. And let me tell you something. These little shavings add such a nice touch to the top of the mousse because you get that really sweet and smooth and creamy. And then you get like little bits. And all you do is take an end of a chocolate bar and then you just take a knife and shave a little bit right on top.
It's very fancy.
Yes, very fancy. I'm not kidding. So this dessert, you can make it, how many minutes has it been from start to finish? So
maybe 15
I can't
minutes.
see my watch.
Usually
It has been 17 minutes.
Right. Volvo says it takes her between 15 to 20 minutes, and everybody asks for this dessert, and I'm not kidding. You will wow your guests because it's just that delicious.
Marion says her mousse isn't a traditional mousse. She does a low-carb one that's basically just mascarpone and melted chocolate mixed together.
Oh, we're going to have to check that out, too. That sounds really good. I'll be heading over to Life is Good. Life Tastes Good, sorry. Life Tastes Good blog and checking out that recipe also. But so don't these look fantastic? Oh, my gosh. So good.
Heather says, hashtag give me all the chocolate.
Yeah. And the best part is during Sunday supper, we all know there's never any calories. So you know what? It's the one day a week that you're calorie free, even when you're making chocolate mousse with, you know, a stick of butter.
Cindy, we've got a question from Cindy. Can you freeze the mousse? Have you ever tried to freeze it?
Have you ever put it in the freezer or no?
Yeah.
You have?
Before, when I buy in the store, I bring it to home and I put it in the freezer. But after I may take it off because
so you freeze the mousse after it's done?
Oh, no. I think it's about...
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The mousse, do you freeze that or no?
I never freeze.
Yeah, we've never tried it, but that's a good question, Cindy. We might check that out. I can see that being good. Like a real fluffy ice cream almost. Absolutely.
I think so.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us. I hope you had as much fun as I did with Volvo in the kitchen. Isn't she fantastic, you guys? She's the best. Awesome cook. So whatever cookbook, I think we all need to get that cookbook from 50 years ago that my dad apparently gave her before she got married because it has taught her well, let me tell you. So tonight, join us on Twitter at 7 o'clock for our Twitter party. That's always lots of fun. We'd love to see you all there. And one quick reminder, next week we will not have a Facebook Live. So I am going to be up in Pennsylvania hosting my daughter's shower for her wedding. Really exciting. Follow Family Foodie on Instagram and Insta Story so you can get all the behind the scenes because I have some really fun things planned for that I'll be sharing with you guys. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get Volvo to make some mousse for the shower. What do you guys think? All right. See you all on Twitter tonight at 7 o'clock, guys. Bye.